Hello there, Aries. This reading will be for the week of August 8th. Specifically, the 8-8 Lionsgate energies that are coming through. I'm pretty excited to do these. I'd also recommend you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to kind of get a full picture of what you might be experiencing for the week of August 8th. Now, the 8-8 Lionsgate is thought to be a portal that opens up as the sun in Leo aligns with the star Sirius in the sky. And so we're going to take a look at current energies, any potentials that might be coming through as a result of the portal, and then anything your guides want you to focus on during this time to kind of help you along. We'll do a 9-card spread, and then we'll get a few cards of advice at the end. So I'll just get these all laid out and we'll go through what's coming up for you. Definitely remember to hit the like button, share, comment down below, and let me know. Some of these energies actually open up today as I'm filming this on July 28th, and the portal stays open several days after the 8th of August. And so you may already be beginning to see these coming through for you. So, let's see, Aries for the Lionsgate portal. And then I'll be doing a mid-month reading as well to see what has shifted. Now we have the full moon in Aquarius on July 23rd. This 8-8 Lionsgate actually happens on the new moon in Leo. So I'll be doing a separate video on just the new moon energies, even though they are probably going to tie in pretty closely with what's coming up for the portal. And then we have the full moon in Aquarius again on the 22nd of August. And so really, with the lunar cycle shifting, and that's signified by two separate full moons in Aquarius, it kind of feels like that portal is even larger this year. So, all right, so in your current energies, we have the Antelope spirit. So you might feel like things are starting to quicken in life. Things are starting to speed up. And it does look like we have the Lovers, the Magician, and the Four of Pentacles there. In your potential position, we have Higher Power. So it looks like you might be receiving some information from your higher self or whatever your higher power is. We have the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. And then lastly, we have the Messiah in reverse. So that would be the shadow attribute. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So you might be feeling like you're kind of working on your own here to accomplish something. we'll get some clarifiers here, and then we'll talk about what all this means. So with the Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. We do have the Lovers here, but I feel like what's really coming through is what choices you're making with regards to what you're putting into action. So like new endeavors that you might be creating that are creating some, or your intention is that they create some kind of stability for you. Now you might also be dealing with a current relationship, or this could be a new love relationship coming in, something that has, you know, a lot of power behind it. Might even feel somewhat overwhelming, but I think that you've probably, if that's true for you, I think you've probably felt it intuitively that it was coming your direction. And it does look like it leads to quite a bit of happiness here for a love situation. But I do feel like you're probably creating something new, some sort of new endeavor that is leading to some stability. So let's get some clarifiers here. So with the Lovers, we have Three of Cups. Could be experiencing a reunion with a past love, or just doing some dating. The Magician, we have the Six of Pentacles. Yep, definitely wanting to create more balance for yourself. And with the Four of Pentacles, we have the Moon. So probably some fear still around stability. Maybe even a fear of letting go of some things in the past in order to move forward here with this increased speed. It's interesting because we have 2, 4, 6. Got another 2 over here. When I see 2s and 4s and 6s, I definitely think of balance and mutual attraction and stability. So I do think the stability that you're seeking is coming in. Let me get another card on this Moon so we can get a little bit more info about what this fear might be. Yeah, so okay, we got the Five of Swords. So I think there's just probably some fears popping up. Your ego is feeling a bit challenged with the speed at which things are going. And I do think that things look positive moving forward. I think this is a safe situation. So hopefully that helps you. But I think that probably what's happening is you're just having a little bit of fear and insecurity pop up, likely due to, you know, just past situations you've experienced. So just some fears coming in about that. It does look like you're wanting to create something that is equal give and take. So I think in the past you probably put a lot of effort into your relationships and felt like you were the only one putting in the effort. Let me get one more on this Three of Cups. So we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, a little bit of resistance too about this particular choice or love relationship moving forward, especially if it is a reunion from someone in the past. You could be feeling a little bit guarded and defensive about whether or not that's going to be beneficial to you. Let's see. Yeah, you got your guards up. So you definitely want to make sure you're not in a position of being the only one giving to the situation, but also that you're not, being manipulated. But I do feel like this is mostly in your past experience and kind of just what you're tapping into to make sense of what's happening. I do feel like things are moving in a good direction. Especially with this Messiah in reverse. It may be tempting to kind of go it alone for the sake of your own stability and safety. But I think you're being encouraged here to open up a little bit. So let's look here at the higher power. We have the Knight of Swords. Let's clarify that. We have the Tower. So definitely some downloads could be coming in for you for the portal. This is in your potential position. With the Ace of Cups, we have the with the Queen of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords. And with the Eight of Pentacles, we have the World. So I do think you're going to have some kind of enlightening moment that comes in during this portal energy. And I do feel like, especially with this higher power card here, I don't know if you can see that very well, but she's got like this keyhole on her third eye. And it's like it's being unlocked. And so I do feel like whether it's in just a random conversation or a dream space, I think you're going to be getting in some clarity, some kind of truth, some sort of breakthrough, especially here with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords. That's speaking to the same thing. Some sort of truth is coming to light. And I think it's going to, with this World card and the Eight of Pentacles, I think you've done a lot of work on yourself. And I think this is closing out an old cycle. Let's look at this. Some sort of learning process. And we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, letting go of past situations. I love that. The Empress. So, and starting to really work to birth something new. And on top of that, I think that whatever this truth or knowledge is that comes to you, it's going to be something that contributes to your ability to create abundance for yourself. Because in this bottom row here, we have Four of Pentacles, seeking stability, Eight of Pentacles with the Empress, and then the Sun. So I think this is looking really good. Let's go ahead and look at this final row for any information your guides want you to have so that you have something to focus on. Why is the Hermit here? We have the Ten of Pentacles. For the Two of Swords, we have the King of Swords. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. And for the Sun, we have the Chariot. So both Leo and Cancer energy here. Scorpio, air signs. Could be dealing with a Libra, Taurus, any of the fixed signs. Strong Cancer here. So that's looks like we have just about everything. So with this Hermit, I think you have been reflecting on what it is that you want. And your guides want you to really focus in on abundance for yourself. And whether or not that really actually has to mean that you do it alone. I do feel like you've gone through some sort of transition, some kind of like dark night of the soul type of adventure. And it's given you a lot to reflect on. I think you're definitely developing some stability within yourself and being able to rely on yourself because you've looked into, your own triggers, your own shadows, and the things that you're able to bring to the table that are of benefit to others. With this Two of Swords, though, I think this really ties in with this clarity that's coming in. I think there's been something that maybe you haven't wanted to look at, and now, eyes wide open here. But I think it's of benefit. It might bite at first. It might have a bit of a bite to it when it comes through. I don't think it'll be traumatic. I think what it's just kind of a shock factor for you. But I think it, in the end, like, this is amazing. The Sun and the Chariot. You're really taking control and chasing your own happiness. But I think that the message here is that it's not necessarily that you have to do this on your own. And I don't think it's an accident that we have the Lovers coming up in this whole row that's kind of talking about, past relationships and stability. I'm going to get just a couple more over here on this last row, and then we'll get some advice. Yeah. Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. You're being encouraged to do some kind of work with others. Again, Aquarius, we have the Star. So it's some sort of healing clarity, so that's really positive. And then with the Sun, look at that. That's awesome. So part of that happiness and part of that movement, that speed, is love related. So I think that this portal will be of benefit to you. Now, something to keep in mind is that the 8-8 Lionsgate, the portal itself, and connecting in and getting those downloads requires that you want it, right? You have to accept that energy. So keep that in mind. I don't typically do like a full-blown ritual for it, but I think just setting the intention that you do want whatever this clarity is to come in for you. So what's some advice for Aries for the 8-8 Lionsgate? Let's get a few here. Music. Express yourself by playing an instrument or singing, lifting the spirits. Clearing. Remove energy blockages by clearing out unwanted emotional or material clutter. And I think that's going to kind of tie in with some of this hesitancy to let your guard down and goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner and go after them. Awesome. Well, I hope that helped, Aries, and I hope to see you for the mid-month reading. I'll also be doing a new moon separate video for the collective, so be sure to check that out. If this was helpful, please go ahead and like and subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the community, and I will see you next time. Bye.